Tears and sighs on the battlefield of life are the liquid cowardice of a weak mind. Those who give up the fight become prisoners within the walls of their own ignorance. Life is nothing if not a continuous overcoming of problems. Every problem that waits for a solution at your hand is the religious duty imposed upon you by life itself. There can be no life that is not full of problems. Essentially, conditions are neither good nor bad. They are always neutral, seeming to be either depressing or encouraging because of the sad or bright attitude of the mind. When the individual sinks below the level of circumstances, he surrenders himself to the influence of bad times, ill luck, and sorrow. If he rises above circumstances by the heroic courage that is in him, all conditions of life, however dark and threatening, will be like the blanket of mist that disappears with the warm glance of the sun. The sorrows of the normal man are not inherent in the conditions of life. Awaken the victor in yourself, arouse the sleeping hero in yourself, and lo, no sorrow will ever darken your door. The body can be injured, changed, and destroyed. It is limited and short-lasting, so the individual identified with the body thinks himself vulnerable. But the soul cannot in any way be injured, changed, or destroyed. The soul, made in the image of the Spirit, is ever calm, eternal, ever undisturbed. By worldly desires, an individual becomes more and more identified with the weakness of the body, always fearing death and limitations. If the soul directs its attention away from the misery-making bodily limitations, and meditates until his delusion vanishes, he finds himself as the everlasting soul, living in the fortress of omnipresence, impregnable, invulnerable to any effects of delusive vibratory change. Every individual must remember that he is immortal, not open to any invasion of change or death, even when his body appears to be affected by disease, accident, or death. By concentrating on the soul, the individual can do away with mortal desires and find everlasting freedom. No matter how long you have been meditating, if you still fear bodily diseases or death and have not realized the immortality of the soul, you have advanced little and have realized little. You must meditate more and more deeply until you have ecstatic communion with God and forget the limitations of the body. During meditation, you must realize that you are far above all bodily changes, formless, omnipresent, omniscient. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's continue this conversation in the comments section. Thanks for watching.